My name is Brian Pillman Jr., and you're watching the Rasslin Rage YouTube show. Oh!
It's going down! This is Rasslin Rage! Do it now! This is Rasslin Rage! This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade! It's going down! This is Rasslin Rage! Do it now! This is Rasslin Rage! This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade!
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Yo, what's crackle? Yeah, turn that.
What's
there,
up?
There you go. There you go. Right there. Right there. Yeah, that's cool. That's a little more. A little more. A little more.
Oh, that's good right there.
No, a little more. You still got the white in there. No offense. And I'm not racist.
You can't see your stuff.
You don't need to see me. I got my own camera right there. All by myself.
Okay, if I move right, I could be in two cameras at once.
There you go. You can be at 3 if you move just right.
Yeah, see?
I was wondering what that red thing was and just realized it was my stomach.
Greg says he loves the super kit. You like, hey, he just likes being close to me. That's what it is. Sexy face. All right, anyways, welcome. It is episode 107. Whew, that's freaking amazing. You're here watching the real deal. Heel, Danny Beals, aka the mouthpiece, the flavor general, aka CEO of Happy Harper Ice Cream, and the official sponsor of Rasslin Rage and Michigan Independent Weekly. Wow, Josh, you do realize that's how amazing you really are.
I am pretty amazing.
Are you that amazing?
I think I'm a little bit more amazing than most people know.
Yeah, I think you are pretty amazing. What do you think?
You know what? He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right. He's all right.
He's all right.
But, you forgot somebody.
Who did I
You
forget?
forgot the man that started it all.
Yeah, well, yeah,
This guy.
Yeah, there's me. There's this guy here. Myself, the homeboy, the official homeboy of the one and only Dread King Logan. Shout out Dread King Logan. They call me Codizzle for Rizzle. Cody, what's happening?
For shizzle?
Oh shizzle.
Oh shizzle.
My nizzle. And that's not racist. Anyway.
It has been. Man,
Hashtag that's not racist.
it's been a
We
good
are in
week.
Marysville.
Oh, hey, you came on your own personal recognizance.
Yeah.
That's why he lets me ride.
That's true. That's true. Did he drive you?
No, he did, but I'm a free pass.
Oh, okay. You drove?
Yeah, I'm Morgan
Oh, you
Freeman.
driving Miss Daisy?
He don't never let me sit in the back. He don't never let me sit in the back.
Oh, that's great. So before we get too involved in the show, I just want to take a moment here. I do this sometimes because big things happen sometimes, and one of the big things that happened recently is that Rasslin Rage hit 600 subscribers. 600. That's right. So I want to take a moment to thank everyone for joining us along this awesome journey. It's been 2+ years now. I call it that because that's exactly what it is. It's a journey, and every day it gets better and better and becomes more awesome. And we continue to meet awesome people, and welcome in this brotherhood, and it's just an amazing thing. And I want to thank you for every subscription, every interview that somebody's done with me, everything, the follow, any advice, everything. I want to say thank you to everybody. I am truly humble, and I appreciate all you guys' support. And I know these two dudes over here probably do too. I can't say him, but him for sure.
Right.
But you know what? Really, there's been, everybody who, I don't know about you guys, but everybody who I've reached out to, was like, hey, here's what I'm looking for. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong?
Right.
Man, people have been so eager to help, and as the more we do this, the more, I think I can speak for you guys too, the more we find out that once you're accepted into this family, man, you're in.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
I'd like to say thank you to you because I still remember being at BWCW and having you come up and go, "Hey man, you watching my show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm watching your show." And then I started watching your show. Then you had me on your show for my birthday one year, and now
Here you are.
here I am. I'm part of the show. You brought me along for this journey with
not
you.
Not only that, but and I didn't do anything. That ice cream thing, that's all you, bro. That's all you. That is all you.
Listen, I'm gonna say he makes good cookies too.
Right.
That's
but
a little known secret.
all that
cookies.
Funny story. I gotta get because I'm gonna give you some props right here on this one. Is I remember being at the Dojang and you brought in some ice cream for Master Weir and I to try, and I'm not sure who else was there. And the very moment I was like, "This is freaking amazing. You need to sell this."
Yeah.
And that's how it all started.
Mhm.
That's awesome. And now here you are with, I don't know, like 900 flavors. A bunch of wrestlers have flavors now.
I made DBA last night, and he'll be my 25th flavor.
You're thinking about Baskin Robbins there, ain't you, boy?
I'm going for it. 32 is
There you
when I
go.
get to 32, I'm
Have
going to do
you-
another flavor contest.
Have you put into thought at all of possibly doing, say, like an ice cream truck or something with your own ice cream?
I was looking at it last year, and it was $10,000 to get an ice cream truck, and I was like, "Ugh." I do know this. Once it starts warming up and farmers market starts up again, I'm gonna start doing like the one down by Desmond's Landing on Saturday and stuff. I'm gonna go down and try selling them down there and
Gotta
stuff.
start somewhere, man.
Get
Right.
you one of them 3-wheel
Right.
bikes. Put a big cooler in front.
Do I look like I ride a bike?
Yeah,
But you
that's-
could. You could. I have faith in you.
I'd have one pint.
Don't
in
tell
front. I
nobody
ain't
though.
pushing no cooler.
Don't tell nobody that I said that.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, you got to start somewhere, right?
Right.
You got to start somewhere. So, definitely a good thing. Good thing. So, this is all you guys. Hit it.
Don't forget to subscribe to Rasslin Rage at r2youtube.com. So if you're watching this right now, subscribe. And while you're at it, go up, click that little bell so that way your phone gets all the notifications whenever we post new stuff, because Cody's constantly posting stuff between Rasslin Rage, Michigan Independent Weekly, posting matches, posting interviews, more matches, and then we're right back to Rasslin Rage. So
Cheers.
you constantly get wrestling content going on.
Just remember, turn it down at work.
Yeah.
Or at least just don't get caught.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
That
for sure.
bathroom break.
Yeah, definitely. Don't forget that's r2youtube.com. So, if you're on Facebook or maybe you're catching this on Reddit or you're over there somewhere and it's in, r2youtube.com, go there, hit the subscribe button, please.
Oh, we forgot to remind them.
What?
The t-shirts, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're actually wearing one.
The,
We've been real
the
bad at this.
t-shirts. You can get one.
Yeah.
$20.
$20.
Hit him up, me up, or Code Man up.
Yeah, that's right.
$20.
You can catch us also. We're going to be at a few shows this month.
Oh, yeah.
Next week we're going to be, which is the 15th, we're going to be CWA Outlawed in Wyandotte. On the 16th, we're going to be at XICW Proving Ground in Warren. And on the 21st, Dan and I will be at Rising Action Wrestling for Friday Night Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then Josh is going to make a solo appearance. Well, not quite solo, but,
Mrs. Josh.
we're not
Right.
going to be there. The only two that really matter. But
Well, I have to go to Horror Slam because I enjoy watching the Dread King Logan. So
I enjoy watching them too.
then
but
why
I
aren't
have,
you going to Horror Slam?
because I have obligations that I've already made.
All right.
I have, that's what you do when you make.
And MM3 versus Jeff King,
I
man.
know.
That is.
I'm not saying it's. Listen, that's what happens when you have obligations, brother.
Mhm.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's true.
But you're gonna be there at this is Horror Slam, also taking place on February 21st.
Yep.
One of the few times where we don't all roll together.
Yeah, that's right. So pouring me a cider. I like cider. Did you know that? Now you
In
know.
Das Boot.
Now you know.
Das
And I
Boot.
got the boot.
Das
I got
Boot.
Das Boot. For sure. But yeah, we're gonna be there. You can get T-shirts. $20, man.
$20.
I'm not sure. We're gonna send you with some T-shirts too. We're gonna have to get you another box for yourself to
Cool.
put T-shirts in and what have you. But we're looking at possibly getting some beanie hats soon, and maybe even some trucker caps.
'Cause I know between the three of us, we need something to keep our heads warm because none of us got hair.
Yeah, I know mine's.
No, I actually got it chopped.
I've been shaving.
It
mine
looks
for a
good
while,
today,
but
but
it's starting to go
a little
bye-bye.
thin up top.
It's not fair that Danny has the most hair, though.
the
And he's the
oldest one
oldest.
with
That's
the
not
most
fair.
hair.
That's
I'm the youngest, and I got nothing.
what a bunch of BS. Anyways, follow Rasslin Rage on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Rasslin Rage. We also have a Michigan Independent Weekly group on Facebook where there's tons of content concerning Michigan Independent Wrestling. Promos, flyers, interviews, merch, you name it, everything, all kinds of Michigan Independent content. Listen, either we're sharing it or somebody else is. And listen, if you're worried about sharing your content, as long as it's Michigan Independent Wrestling or related to Michigan in some way, put it on there and it'll be approved. I promise you that for sure. So I sat down with TK Parker.
Mm.
Now I know we're familiar. We're all familiar with TK. Now, if maybe if you guys aren't out there, but TK is one of about 6 guys, I think, one of about 5 or 6 guys that are promoters of Tri-City Wrestling. Okay. In Tri-City Wrestling, those of you that don't know, it is a non-profit wrestling organization.
Mm.
There's no profit. Nobody takes money, and it's not a business like
No.
that. It's all for profit. The last show you and I went to, you weren't able to go. I forget what happened. There was something going on.
I was at the Renaissance Fair.
Right. So you went to that, but we went with our good friend Rebecca.
Mhm.
She came with us, and we went to Bay City. And man,
Great time.
great time, amazing card from top to bottom. And one of the main matches that, there was a lot of good matches, but one of the ones that I was really looking forward to on that card, and I'm sure you were too, was Jack Price versus Aaron Ryan for the Tri-City Wrestling
And
Championship.
man, did they deliver.
Oh, absolutely. And what was amazing, what is even more amazing, or a testament to them, is the fact that the crowd just didn't really know who to
No,
cheer
I have
for.
really, honestly, never seen a more divided crowd.
Right, because they just didn't know. And the same goes for me, because I don't want to boo either one, and I don't want to cheer. Well, I do want to cheer for both.
Right.
So it's kind of like
I
it's
think
both these guys all the time chant, right?
Yeah.
But we talked about a few things. One of those things is their upcoming show, Tri-City Wrestling show, that's going to happen in Quincy, Michigan, on March 21st, called Battle for the Boosters, which obviously, right? Battle for the Boosters. It's a fundraiser for Quincy's Athletic Boosters.
That's what I love about Tri-City.
Yeah, absolutely.
When Tri-City comes together, it's always to make a difference. Always to help somebody out.
Yeah, and dude, that's awesome, man. You know what I'm saying? I said it in the interview, and I'll say it here too. This card for this event, Battle for the Boosters, is one of the best cards in the state of Michigan. We're going to talk about that a little bit in an interview when him and I talk here.
Mhm.
So, we're going to check that out. So I think it's about time that we do that. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what? Actually, you're gonna have to stall, because I think I just messed up. So
No, well, I was gonna say, the talent that comes to help out
right.
at Tri-City. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to them guys too. We have seen we've seen a couple of charity events already this year, and the amount of the talent that shows up to help these out is
Yeah.
awesome.
Right.
These
The screen's
guys,
gonna go black for a minute.
these guys don't get paid.
Right.
They just come and do it because somebody's got to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. See, this is my fault, because I should have had this done. Did so much today. I thought.
Oh yeah, if they seen all the behind the scenes stuff that you've done already, man, they get it.
Man, I've done so much crap already today that I just didn't have it done, man. Oh,
I like
well.
the new moving background, though. I think that's cool.
You like that? See,
Yeah.
I got that done too. So here we go.
There
Hey
we go.
everybody, it is Cody here from Rasslin Rage and Michigan Independent Weekly. Make sure you smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, head on over to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Rasslin Rage, and press the follow or like button and join the Michigan Independent Weekly group on Facebook. I am joined by Mr. TK Parker, one of the many people that is involved with Tri-City Wrestling. We're going to talk a little bit about an upcoming show on March 21st that's taking place in Quincy. But before we do that, we're also going to talk to TK about TK. Now, the last time for the show that was for the fifth annual, was it the fifth or sixth annual Cassidy Christie Memorial Show? I had Dave on. Now I have TK.
Well, it was an upgrade. It's an upgrade, trust me. Like I said, I'm a lot better looking than Dave DuPont, so the fans will be a lot more happier with this one.
All right. Okay. We'll have to ask Dave what he thinks about that one
when
I see him here in March. Now, there is more than one person. There's more than Dave and TK that is involved with Tri-City Wrestling. I also know that Leonard's in there too. Tell us a little bit about, or not about, but tell us more of the people.
Well, it's a solid group, man. And like I said, I've been in this business I think I'm past my 15th year. I don't know exactly, but I know I'm more than 15.
Gotcha.
And there's been 4 solid guys that have been part of my career from the very beginning. It's Dave DuPont, of course, who's my best friend in the whole business, best friend outside the
Great
business.
guy.
Just an outstanding guy.
Right.
There's Leonard, who's one of my also very best friends, another great guy, a guy that's done more for the Michigan independent wrestling scene than most people give him credit for, because I tell you, there's not a lot of wrestlers that don't have a book of pictures that Leonard has made for them. That guy's he's a great dude.
Oh yeah, and anytime I reach out to him to use photos for Rasslin Rage or anything, he's always obliged, and as long as I give him credit, he doesn't have a problem. So shout out to Leonard.
Absolutely. Another one is the Viper, man, Pete Christie. I mean,
right.
There's not a wrestler in Michigan that can say a bad word about Pete. I mean, he is just an outstanding individual. And then there's Tim Burt, that's part of it, and then there's Jeff Berry. So that's the solid 5 group that run Tri-City Wrestling.
Okay, awesome. Now, you guys, every year you do the Cassidy Christie Memorial Show. Usually it's in Bay City. And this year you're doing a little more than just that show. You guys are traveling while you're doing something out in Quincy. Now, what is your relationship with Quincy? How did this come about? Because this show is a fundraiser for the Athletic Boosters, correct?
Yep. Every single penny's going to the Athletic Boosters. My connection is my wife actually teaches at Quincy.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense then.
Yep. And I have a 12-year-old that's in 7th grade, and he goes to Quincy. So
okay.
I believe I'm a little partial, but I believe Quincy's the best school in the state of Michigan. And I'm just absolutely excited to do something for them and hopefully make it a huge success and just give something back to the school, because that school's an excellent school.
Okay, so you say you have a kid that's in 7th grade there. Do they play sports too?
Oh, he's in every sport, man.
Well, that's good.
There's not enough hours in the day for the events that we have to be at, trust me.
Well, I mean, just getting this scheduled and done, I mean, we both are busy. We both have schedules, but
absolutely.
That's how life goes sometimes. But
yep.
That's awesome that you guys, and if I'm not mistaken, every show Tri-City is done is pretty much a fundraiser. Am I right?
I tell you, we are absolutely zero profit, man. I have way more into this than I'll ever get out of it. But to be honest with you, that's not even a thing to me.
Right.
I love doing these shows and the reasons I do them. Of course, with the Cassidy Christie Memorial, everybody. I mean that hits me home. Hits home real big, and everybody knows why
too, man.
Yeah, absolutely, because of Pete's daughter, and I mean it's just that one is an honor to do every year. And then by starting to do these other shows, it's just awesome. I hope we can continue to do fundraisers, because that's what it's about. I'm not in this to make millions of dollars, obviously. I just love doing it, and I love seeing smiles on people's faces, and I love the good that comes out of doing a pro wrestling show.
Absolutely. So you guys are coming in. You're going into Quincy on March 21st this year, 2020. Okay, yeah. And you got Zach Gowan on there. But I like the guy. He's a good dude. He did some things with WWE. I really like this. You got this rematch coming into.
Yeah, right.
You know, you from the memorial show. Now you're coming into this show. We got a rematch, right?
Yes.
Of Aaron Orion versus Jack Price. You know, two brothers, you could say, basically in DTA, Death Threat Army. And the last match was stellar, to say the least. But now we're going into a rematch, and again, the title is at grabs. And man, talking about already one emotional match already that happened in Bay City, but now we're coming into this. Tell me kind of what did you think? What were you guys thinking? Like, say, hey, okay, you know what? We need to make this happen again. Was there,
we really piggybacked off of that show, and we thought, what was the big most talked about match of that show? And you sit in front row, you know what it was. And it was
absolutely.
that one. You know, that one tore the roof off. I mean, that was that match just exceeded expectations. So
right.
when Dave DuPont, Leonard, and myself sat down, and Pete, we just discussed what we wanted main event this show. You know, we had to up the bar. You know what I mean? And how do you up the bar when you have a match like that? I said, so we were just sitting there shooting out names, and I said, well, hey, how about doing a rematch? And everybody's like, you think they would? And I'm like, of course they would. Them guys,
absolutely.
And then I said, how do we even make that better? And we go, and I think it was Dave that said, let's do 2 out of 3 falls. So I contacted both the guys. They were excited. They're ready. And then we're going to do it, man. And it's going to be, it's going to be awesome.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. I'm really excited. You know, I'm excited about the match, but I'm also really excited to see what video promos come of this, because the last set of promos that came out of DTA, Aaron Orion and Jack Price, were amazing, right?
Them guys are awesome.
Exactly. You know, they're adding, they're taking Michigan wrestling to the next level. That's just my personal opinion.
I absolutely agree, man. I absolutely agree.
Sure.
You know, and to touch on a subject, like you talked about why, Quincy, what's my connection here? You know, for years when I started doing this wrestling, I did area shows around here, was on shows. And I believe in this area, when Dan Severn stopped running his shows, this area hasn't seen a great wrestling show in a lot of years. I mean, it's been there's some great fans down here, great fans. I'm just really excited to bring this to these guys too, because it's been a while. It's been a long time.
That's good. That's awesome, because there's nothing wrong with bringing professional wrestling to the masses. Sure.
No,
absolutely.
And it's just exciting for me. You know, if you can't tell, I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It's going to be an exciting night. I can't wait. You know, you got Jack Thriller going against Zach Gowen, right? How amazing is that? Another Michigan guy.
Jack Thriller's hated around here. Trust me.
Right.
He's absolutely hated. And Zach Gowen, you know, actually a little side story. Zach actually came into Quincy a couple years ago and did and talked to the school and did his told them his story. You know how he does that with inspirational stories. So a lot of his inspirational story. A lot of kids already know Zach and love him. So that's why when I got around with this show, I really wanted to have him there. I thought, I want the kids to see the end result of, you know, what Zach goes on there and talks to him about, and then how he is now. You know what I mean? Like, this is what he does, you know? Like, I just wanted the connection. So Zach came in, and that was just great. And then I thought, who better than Jack Thriller to face him? Because they hate Jack around here. So.
Well, you know, and I really think that that's awesome that there's more to it than just saying, oh, hey, Zach Gowen, he's from Michigan here, let's put him on the card. You know, there's more to it. Like, that's amazing. That's an awesome story. I think that's great. That's another thing that makes professional wrestling awesome, is the stories that go along with it.
Absolutely.
You know, and you got El Ridiculoso coming in. You also have Jackson Stone coming on in. Now, Jackson Stone is one of my personal favorites. He's actually guest hosted Rasslin Rage. I've interviewed him a few times. We hang out from time to time. Now, this is the Shogun, the Suplex Shogun's first time with Tri-City Wrestling. Am I correct?
Yeah, it is correct. And I actually, little birdie told me that actually, and you're going to keep this between me and you, right? You ain't going to tell nobody, right?
No. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, it's just between me and you. It's its birthday, March 21st.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
That's what I heard. So if you want to keep that just between us,
okay,
don't tell anybody.
All right. Thanks. I love it. I love it.
So we're gonna do some celebrating.
Yeah, for sure. So, the Suplex Shogun. And then listen, the last show, okay, when we went to Bay City, me and Danny and a couple of my friends, we drove to Bay City and we went to the show. There was tag titles. There was a match for tag titles.
Yep.
And tell us a little bit about we had MM3 and Blake take on the other guys there. I can't remember their names off the top
The
of my head.
Bombshells.
Bombshells, that's it. I want to call them because they all have the same last name. I only want to call them by the same last name. But the Bombshells. The Bombshells come out on top. They take the titles. Everybody was rooting for MM3 and Blake. We saw some cool. I think it was kind of cool. We saw Blake turn on MM3.
Yeah.
But now you have tag titles, and then I see the titles. We're gonna have a match. It looks like the titles.
Yep. The Bombshells won that one, of course. And then MM3 took that a little harder than Blake did. The loss.
Right.
But
took it a little, got a little low.
It went way low. Yes. and we're gonna have a tag team title match here in Quincy. We're gonna have the Bombshells, and then everybody loves Chuck Wagon, don't they?
Oh, absolutely.
So Chuck's a big hero down here, man. He's been wrestling down here for 20 years plus, and people love him and bring signs, and so he's going to tag up, and he's actually going to tag up with, and this is kind of a weird team, but it works, you know what I mean? And it's Lone Wolf Chuck Whedon.
Oh yeah, my man. I know Lone Wolf. That's my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Chuck go back. He's a cool guy.
It's going to be a pair of Chucks, I guess.
Pair of Chucks. I love the play on words.
Yeah,
is that Billy Ray I see on there too?
Yeah, he's there. Yep.
Former cruiserweight champion.
He absolutely is. And his match, if you remember right, that match tore the house down too, man.
Oh yeah, Nolan Edwards. I don't care. I love Billy Ray and I love Nolan, but let me tell you, I don't care. You put Nolan Edwards anywhere and you got money. You just might as well just put money in the box and you're good.
He's doing his thing with TNA and down there in Tennessee now and stuff like that. And I tried to get him on this show, but he's just busy, and he'll be there at the Cassidy Christie show though. We'll have him there.
Well, it'll be good to see him too, because I don't get to see him much anymore.
No, he's good. He's one of the bright stars right now. I tell you.
Oh yeah, the promos, man, the promos are freaking amazing.
Absolutely.
Love the video work. I believe he does all that video work himself.
He absolutely does. He absolutely does. Yep.
Good stuff. Now I see the Michigan-made monster is going to be there. Mongo, who at the last show took on Bryce Sullivan.
Yeah, I think their referee in that match was a heck of a good-looking dude too. I can't remember
you're
who
right.
it was.
And then there was this guy. I think his name was Tiny Wood.
Tiny Woods. Remember?
I remember Tiny Wood.
I created an icon that night. So,
yeah.
No, I'm really excited to get Mongo in again. He's another one I think is just a shooting star in the wrestling business. Yeah. He brings so much energy and just an awesome look, and I think he's going to go places, and I'm just really, really excited to get him in Quincy.
Yeah, absolutely. When I first seen him a few years back, he was a big dude. He still is a big dude, but he was kind of heavier. Now, man, he's cut. He's slimming down, and he's still just as powerful as he was when he was a little bit heavier.
And how about this for a match, huh? Him versus Jackson Stone.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see that now.
I can't wait either. That's going to be a good one.
That's the stuff right there, man. I tell you what, you guys know what you're doing over there. I had a blast at Bay City when we went out there for the Cassidy Christie. What an amazing show from the bottom of the card to the top of the card. The place was an absolute blast. And the venue was amazing, by the way.
Wait till you see, sorry to cut you off.
No,
wait till you see Quincy. Now, Quincy was voted on MLive the coolest gym in the state of Michigan. All of Michigan. So they really hang their hat on that. It's just going to be such a cool atmosphere. I'm telling you, like I said 100 times, I'm so excited because this means a lot to me, and I think fans are just going to be blown away. And I think we're going to have some live guests there, aren't we?
From my understanding, we're going to be there. We're going to hang out. We're going to do some stuff. And Yeah, we're gonna be there.
I got you sitting right ringside, buddy. You got the best seat in the house, man.
Yeah, I can make some more Tiny Wood references.
Well, I don't think he's gonna be there. I think I embarrassed him too much.
Well, we can make somebody else a superstar.
I'm gonna make somebody a superstar. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Well, TK, so where can people get tickets for this event?
I tell you, tickets are. You can always contact me through Facebook. By Tim Kempter. Just search it. You're gonna see me. Through the Tri-City Wrestling Facebook page. Dave DuPont. If you're local, Stillwell Ford in Hillsdale, Michigan is a dealership. They're available there. Man, I tell you, just get a hold of me. I'll get them to you. I'll get them to you.
Yeah, we'll hold him. He'll hold him at the will call. I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We paid for the last time. We paid Dave through PayPal, and tickets were sitting there and waiting for us. So.
Yep. And then I just wanted to say tickets. If you pre-buy them, they're $8. I mean, what can you do anything for $8 anymore? I mean,
No.
honestly.
No.
And at the door they're 10. So I mean,
Right. Which still isn't a bad price.
Yeah, not a huge jump up, but hey, if you can get them early, get them early.
$10 for that card? Are you freaking kidding me?
Right. Right.
No, seriously. I mean, dude, that's amazing card for $10 at the door.
Yeah, we're just trying to, I just want to pack the gym. I would rather have a gym full of happy people than have people spending a whole lot of money and have just a couple people there. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
I just want people there and enjoy and see what Michigan Independent Wrestling brings, because I believe it's just the best going today.
Right, that's awesome. I'm stoked, man. I cannot wait. $10 for a card that is, probably one of the best ones in the state, if you ask me.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, and the boys do too. Because that's what I want. I wanted to build one of the strongest cards, and I do believe that is a strong card.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you guys get your tickets. Like he said, you can get them in advance for $8 and $10 at the door. Again, this is in Quincy, right? So you're going to be.
Yep.
This is to help. It's a fundraiser. You're going to go to the Athletic Boosters in Quincy, Michigan. Who TK here lives and is from.
Right here
Quincy.
on the sweatshirt.
There you go. Orioles.
Quincy. Yep, right there.
All right. And,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Guys, make sure you also check out Tri-City Wrestling on Facebook. Did you only have Facebook? Do you guys have Twitter or anything else like that?
Just Facebook.
Facebook?
I don't. I can't. I'm not all into all that. So.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a lot to do, bro. Trust me.
Dave DuPont and myself, and Pete, we move, and Leonard, we move a tad bit slower than the new generation. So, Facebook is about all we can handle.
That's Dave, no problem. But it's at Tri-City Wrestling, if I'm not mistaken.
You got it.
If not, just search Tri-City Wrestling and you'll find it. I promise you that one.
Yep.
Because there's only one Tri-City Wrestling that I know of. So
then it's the best.
Right.
I'm a little partial.
Right. Me too. Well, listen, TK, I want to say thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on March 21st for Tri-City Wrestling for the awesome fundraiser for the Booster Club there, or the Booster Athletic Boosters there in Quincy.
Battle for the Boosters. That's what it's
Battle
called.
for the Boosters. Are we going to get a battle royal?
I don't know. I don't know.
Dang
I don't have the $10,000 to give away for the winner.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, again, thank you so much, dude. We look forward to seeing you on the 21st.
Hey, man, I look forward to seeing you guys too, and thanks for all that you do for Michigan, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thanks.
Yep.
Bam!
We back.
So there you have it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. The Jackson Stone, the Suplex Shogun, taking on Mongo.
I said on the chat, and I'm gonna say it again. If anybody from Tri-City is listening, you better reinforce your ring.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show in Quincy on March 21st with the 2 out of 3 falls match between Jack Price and Aaron O'Ryan for the Tri-City Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
If this match is even a piece of what we saw in Bay City, that's worth the price of admission.
Oh,
right
for sure.
there.
Absolutely.
Why you gotta do that to me?
Do what?
It's a month away.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. It's a month away.
He's gonna be
I
thinking
gotta
about
wait
it
a
now.
month.
Well,
I gotta wait a month for
that's kind of the point.
Shogun versus Mongo.
Makes you want more, don't it? Kind of think I know what I'm doing then, huh?
I don't even know what I'm doing with the next month.
Oh, all right. So now it is time. It's time for the results of the shows that took place this weekend. That's in our indies portion of the show. When we come back.
Did Shogun
Hey,
face?
there's Dread King. How you doing?
Did Shogun face Mongo at any of these shows? Okay, I'm good then.
All right, wow.
He's leaving. He's going.
What? Where are you going? What's happening? All right. Hey, did you see Dread King was up there?
Yeah,
Hi. All right. So, anyways.
What's up, King?
he left with me because he wants.
Even
We're
he
just
wants
going
to
to
see
sleep
it.
for a month. I'll see you on March.
That's hilarious. So, first up tonight, we have Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling.
Please, just call it Chainsaw Pro Wrestling. Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling's my father's name.
There he goes. We're having a good show. He's starting.
Woo!
I've been wanting to do that for so long.
All right. So, here we got.
I'm
first
sorry.
up, Max Morrison defeats No Good Neil. Now, I know Max. I've never seen this guy.
No,
No
we've
good
seen
deal?
Max a few times.
Yeah. I mean, no offense. Maybe he's a upper, UP Wisconsin guy or something.
Hey, if he's gonna smack around a Neil though,
Yeah, right.
just saying.
Right. So, you guys remember last week on Michigan Independent Weekly, we showed Dickie Watts' promo for his match against Ashton Waganda at this here.
Mhm.
And we discussed, was it going to be his lucky? Was 13 going to be his lucky number?
It looks like 13 was his lucky number because Dickie Watts finally got his first win as he beat the virtuous vegan Ashton Waganda.
Congratulations,
Waganda
Dickie
forever.
Watts.
What do you say?
Waganda forever.
Did you just snort?
Yes, I did.
He was hoping we wouldn't hear.
Yeah. So,
We
Another
hear
guy.
everything.
Jimmy the Hype Shawin defeats Dan the Dad.
No, we didn't play that promo on MIW, but like if you guys aren't watching, even if you can't make it to Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling, they're one of the places that's real good with dropping promos for a lot of their stuff.
Oh, yeah,
They're good.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
They're very entertaining.
Even though the show's over, if you didn't see the preview that Dan the Dad put out or that Jimmy the Hype put out, go watch them
Do
because they're
yourself a
both
favor.
fantastic.
Absolutely. Do yourself a favor. Go watch.
Right. Awesome. Good stuff. So now, supposedly we got some kind of noise going on in the indie portion of the show. Is it coming from the mics or is it coming from something else? Anyways, thanks for your help, by the way. These things, sometimes they work perfect. The other days they're not. We got some kind of noise going on, but the show must go on and I can't just stop to try to fix it, but
Right.
we'll work on it later. Thank you
The
so
mics.
much. Thank you. What?
See, he says it's the
It's
mics.
the mics?
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll have to look at it later. We got to keep going. So Atticus, how do you say that? Cougar defeated Alley Cat. Warhorse retained the IWTV title against Tommy Vendetta. Another up and coming bro.
Mhm.
I don't even think he's up and coming. He's kind of like there.
Yeah, I would say
And
he's
now
there.
He's just reaching that. He's going over
Yeah.
the hump there, And he's not even the hump, but he's reaching to the next level. Let's
Right.
put it that way. I don't care what anybody says. There's nobody doing it like Tommy Vendetta.
No
He's totally different from everybody else. He's got a comedic sense to him. And not only does he have that,
He'll kick your teeth down your
yeah,
throat, too.
dude,
right.
and he's a
He doesn't,
Billy
have to
badass.
lift, he doesn't have to
Yes.
lift his leg up the whole way to do it either.
Right.
No.
Dude's
He's
10
a
foot
Billy
tall.
badass for sure. Absolutely. Good dude, too. And he's a veteran. That makes him even cooler, yeah. Conrad Lukes and Jack Burville
I haven't seen either one.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give him a Shart. You know Verbal.
Oh, Shart. Yes.
Is it bad that the only way I know him is it Shart? I'd have to
I
see him
would-
go, Shart!
Thank you, sir. I bet he's right. I bet he's right because we're running we're running an unbalanced with balance. We need to get
Oh, yeah. We were talking about doing that.
Yeah.
Well, there's the excuse.
well, that's what it is. But anyways,
So if we have more sponsors, we can afford to get more.
which we do need more sponsors.
Yes.
We need more sponsors.
Because I
If
can
you're
supply
interest-
ice cream.
If you're interested in sponsoring Rasslin Rage or Michigan Independent Weekly, you can get a hold of one of us
Mhm.
or all of us.
We'll talk about you on the show. And I promise to even talk about you in a good way.
Right.
It's
how
the
you-
only
I'll
time
say
he
nice
ever
things
says
about
nice
you.
things about me.
See that guy up there? Abby Harbor? That you get that stuff. We put stuff down in the description about you. We post stuff on Rasslin Rage. And if you haven't noticed, we're all over social media because I post like 900 things a day.
You
How many
do.
times do you get banned because they think you're a bot?
I got it all figured out now.
Yeah, you were getting.
Yeah, I work. I know how to work the system, brother. I have figured it out. Oh. All right, but anyways, back to the show. Conrad Lukes and Jack Verville retained their titles against T.J. Meyer and Jack Griffin. Jack Griffin. I wonder if he's related. Jamal King retained the Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling title against Jeff King in a no-holds-barred match.
Wow.
After the match, Atticus attacked Jamal King. So we might have a match there happening.
Well, I knew from the get-go that King was going to win that match. I called that.
Did you call that?
I called
He
that.
said
Did you
yes.
really?
King was going to come.
King was going to win that match.
Yes.
I was going to drink this out of the can, and then I realized I have the boot.
Yeah, he called it. He said a king was going to win this match.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well,
Bobby Heenan.
we definitely want to go to Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling,
Oh yeah.
but it's like just under 4 hours. So like it's about equivalent to driving to Indiana for us.
Mhm.
And in order to do something like that, we would probably have to stay the night, and that calls for planning and all that good stuff.
It also calls for a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we need more sponsors, like we're saying. So hit us up. You can hit
If
me
you're
up.
interested.
Hit up Cody. Hit up Danny.
And it's not expensive. Like we got a $20 thing we do, you know, and somebody does that. We got one of those dudes that does that. So
Yep.
it's not like we're trying to get rich, dude. It's not like $1 million or anything like that. Put your logo up, do all this good stuff, support you, send people your way to spend money. I know people that like to spend money.
Oh yeah.
Josh. Right? But we need more sponsors, so definitely hit us up for that. Now, let's check this out here. We got another show that took place over there in Lansing at the Y Bar.
Mhm.
Valor was the name of it for Independence Pro Wrestling. Great stuff there. Ran by one Josh Raymond.
Mhm.
Right? We know Josh from
Yep.
XICW. And he was first on the card, taking on somebody else we know, Jamie Cox.
Mhm.
This is a nice match.
But
Yeah.
Jamie Cox comes out or gets
Josh Raymond comes out on top.
Raymond comes out on top. Now I heard through the grapevine that one Heidi Katrina made her way to the ring after this match and kind of got into it with Jamie Cox a little bit. So I don't know what could happen there, but we'll see. You know, you're gonna have to look forward to some more of that info. You know, and another thing about IPW, they have their entire their entire show goes up on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out on their YouTube channel.
You know what? Though anybody who's got pictures should throw it up on the MIW group page.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
we'll let them through, man.
What is going on there? I can't see that. Yes. All right. Anyways, we got Derek Wolf defeats Felix Moro in a rematch by pinfall. Is that how you say it? Morio? In an IPW Tag Team Championship match, the current champions, the Grey Wolves, defended against Gracefully Chosen, who are on the up and coming. Both these tag teams.
Quick too.
Yeah,
Yes.
both these tag teams are really good.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, Gracefully Chosen had the Grey Wolf's number. But Gracefully Chosen had the assistance of one Truth Martini.
He makes the difference. He's the
There-
payoff right
and
there.
Jairus, one of the Grey Wolves, took a book of truth to the
Well,
back.
you know, sometimes the truth hurts.
Very sure, very true. But both members, after that he took that for the book of truth, both members were able to hit their of Gracefully Chosen, were able to hit their finishers and get the win and become the new Independence Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Gracefully Chosen.
And I'm sure more gold around their waist is just going to make them so much more humble.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? They're going to be. I'm going to call it now. I think they're going to take the tag team division in Michigan to a whole different level.
Those shows are lit, he says. Hey, what's up, Captivity? That's Alan. How you doing, brother?
What's up, Alan?
Nice to see you, my man.
Greg trying to get himself killed off through the show here, talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
DBA being a dinosaur.
He's going to get stabbed to death. I'm going to
Right.
cheer it for the whole time. I'll plug Happy Harper ice cream while DTA's stabbing him.
Now, I do want to say that you cannot count out the Grey Wolves just yet.
Right.
No, they're young.
They're young. They're an up-and-coming tag team, and I'm gonna, I didn't really get to see a lot out of Jairus, okay? And I hope that's how you say it.
Oh, it's a Dread King show.
Right,
The Dread
but
King
we
show,
got
yeah.
to see a whole lot more action out of Jimmy because
Ooh.
Jairus was taking a brunt of the beating from
Yeah.
Osmodius.
Jimmy was human pinball, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was everywhere.
Right, Jimmy did a lot, and I can't give you a full assessment of Jairus quite yet because I wasn't able to really get to see, the whole arsenal. But Jimmy, from what I've seen out of Jimmy there, better watch out. Better watch out. That kid, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited to see what comes out of this here. But going forward, Adam Wick and Isaiah Broner of Death Threat Army take on Caleb Stills and Nate Bach. DTA comes out on top. What do you think?
What I love about the Death Threat Army is if you know you're facing the Death Threat Army, you don't know who.
Right.
Is it Adam and Alex? Is it Tommy and Aaron? Is it Aaron and Jack? Is it Jack and Bronner? Is it Bronner and Wick? Is it?
It reminds me.
And any combination is gonna wreck you.
It reminds me of the old school Freebirds,
Right.
where you just don't know. How do you prepare for that?
You can't.
And even if you do prepare for it, the members that they have in DTA, I don't know that it matters too much.
Right. Even if you know ahead of time, okay, well, it's going to be Adam Wick and Isaiah Bronner. Can you really prepare yourself to
No,
get that big old
because-
fist of Isaiah Bronner or the coming or
Or a
Adam Wick comes
spear
at you
from
9
Isaiah
mil-
Bronner?
Yes.
Right. Adam Wick comes at you from 9 million directions because, like we were saying, he's a human pinball.
Mm. Well, Adam Wick runs you out of gas, and then when you got nothing left, Roner comes in and kills you.
Right. And DTA's got more members than the NWO did.
No. Do they have more members than the Nomads? I don't think they do.
Ooh, I don't know. We need a head count on that.
I don't think Congress has more members than the Nomads.
Now, here we go. Greg says Adam Wick will win Proving Ground.
Ooh.
Well,
I don't know, man.
Now.
I don't know. So
You know what? I had
our
Adam
guy-
Wick last
Our guy
week.
is out. The guy we called as
Yes.
the winner is out. The guy is out, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
No, he gets his shot to even things up.
True.
Oh, he's gonna wreck them.
Right. We were going to talk a little
Yeah.
bit more about that.
We're getting
on
ahead of
Michigan
ourselves.
Independent Weekly. So Greg's over here trying to mess us all up. He's doing it on purpose too. I bet he is. Now, Zach Abiza took on current IPW. I hope I say this. Michiana champion Aaron O'Ryan. Aaron O'Ryan, of course, retains after delivering his devastating double underhook pile driver.
The leader of the DTA.
Yeah,
And
the
there's a
leader,
reason.
The organizer, the something of man, the dude is
The father.
yeah. I said it in that interview with TK. Everybody in DTA and with the leadership of Aaron O'Ryan is bringing Michigan Independent Wrestling and independent wrestling as a whole to another level.
Yeah.
To another level.
Yes.
There's not many guys or girls, whatever, that are doing quite what DTA is doing. Marketing themselves the way that they are, putting themselves out there that they are the way they are.
Domination.
Yeah. And dude,
One word.
We've been going to a
domination.
lot of different promotions. How many promotions do you go to where there's not a DTA member? At least one.
Right, yeah. And it's freaking amazing to say the least. Yeah, definitely good stuff. Now, there was a main event. That wasn't the main event, believe it or not. But the main event was Carl against Jack Price for the IPW championship. To my understanding, at high stakes, Karam turned on the Death Threat Army, and this led into this match.
Mhm.
Karam came out on top.
That's why they call him the wash-off. You know what that means, right? In
He is
Arabic, the beast.
He is now the IPW champion.
I mean, even in DTA, he was the beast. He was the monster.
So, you know, I love my brothers in DTA, but I do have to give a huge congratulations to Carl, because that is no easy feat to defeat somebody such as Jack Price.
No.
Right.
You know, so much
Well,
love to you, brother.
Going back to the Pete Christie show.
Yeah.
We saw Aaron O'Ryan beat the holy heck out of Jack Price, and he just kept getting up.
Yeah, and yeah, for sure. Definitely kept getting back up. Now, next week, we all will be at BCW Outlawed.
Yeah.
Right. We will give you all that information on how to, you know, where to get tickets and how much they cost and all that good stuff.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Next week. Or this week.
This
now.
week,
This
yeah.
week, right?
Yeah.
February, March, what is it? Or
Tuesday,
March.
March
I'm getting
11th.
way ahead of myself.
Or
February
March
11th.
already?
It's March?
February 11th. You can check that episode out. It'll premiere at 10 a.m. on r2youtube.com. But the Dread King Logan, this guy right here, look at that. Boom! That gentleman there. The Dread King Logan had something to say about that right now.
Oh, yeah.
BCWA, it is I, the Dread King Logan, your Alliance champion. And now outlawed, February 15th, I fight 3 of Michigan's elite. Isaiah Bronner, our battles have been legendary, and I know you are the strongest man I've ever stepped foot in the ring with. And Mitchell Hewitt, the rising star of the Michigan scene, unpredictable, uncontrollable. And then the Warhawk, Carl, the unknown in this match, the man I've never stepped foot in the ring, but the man that's known to move mountains. Carl Bronner Hewitt. When the king gets angry, the world trembles. And the Alliance title is my world, and the world is mine. And when we step into that ring, I will destroy all 3 of you. Because the king always gets his way.
Bam. All right. So, looks like we have a lot to look forward to with this match. We got Mitch Hewitt, Isaiah Broner, and Carl all take on my homeboy, the Dread King Logan, for the BCWA Alliance Championship. Make sure to tune in Tuesday, February 11th for Michigan Independent Weekly for all the information you need to attend that event.
And you do want to attend. BCWA is absolutely fantastic.
Yes, they put on a great show.
Absolutely. Now, it's that part of the show where you, the viewers, can ask one of us or all of us questions pertaining to pro wrestling. We call this part of the show legit wrestling questions. It's a good time. And, listen, you can't ask us about his hemorrhoid cream or anything like that. That's all. That's going to be a running joke now. Or my Rogaine for
Who's
men.
It's Preparation Triple H.
Who's the wrestler? The hemorrhoid cream. Keith Cream.
Keith Cream. Yeah, I was gonna say banana cream. That don't
Yes.
help.
Oh, boy. All right, when we come back. And we're back.
Now I've got a question
For who?
for you guys. Now this doesn't seem like it's a wrestling question,
Okay.
but it became a wrestling question after the interview that you did this Wednesday.
With Rod.
Yes.
Okay.
So the question is Goku worthy to lift Thor's hammer? Because the correct answer is no. But do you agree?
Why must you do such things to me? Why must you put me in such harm's way?
It was just staying on Facebook, but then you had to put it in the interview.
I didn't put it in there. He said it.
Ah,
I didn't put it in. He put it in there.
just saying, Goku's not worthy to lift Thor's hammer.
Okay. I don't watch Dragon Ball Z.
He's not.
I don't watch Dragon Ball Z.
All right.
He's
So I
not
can't
fair
give you a
apart.
fair assessment. If Super Saiyan would justify, but I mean, I guess if another dude like, well, who's the dude that lifts the hammer?
Thor, Captain
Thor.
America,
Yeah,
Jane Foster,
Well, Captain America. of
Spider-Man.
course he
Captain
would.
America lifts the hammer, doesn't he?
Deadpool. A lot of people have lifted Thor's hammer, but
Well,
but
hold
not
on.
Goku.
Hold on. Thor actually, we're gonna get geeked for a second here. Or the
Oh, my phone died. Damn it.
Deadpool actually killed Thor with his own hammer.
Yep.
All right, back to the real.
All right. So
says-
actual wrestling questions.
Greg says Dre Jacobs says no, so it's no.
So how is it you're going to agree with Dre Jacobs, but you're going to call DB8 what
Don't-
you have
don't
been
say-
calling
thank
him?
you,
Yeah,
there you
I'm
go.
not.
You just got
Someone-
good again.
Someone will edit it in a way and go, look what Josh said.
Yeah.
What are your
Oh.
least favorite championship belts?
With no favorite and least favorite.
Oh.
Ooh.
You know what? The 19, what was it? 89? The belt that Macho Man
Okay.
held when he was a WWE World Champion. The Golden Eagle, I think they call it.
You don't like that belt?
No, it's my favorite.
Oh, I was
it's
gonna
my
say,
favorite.
Oh man, you
No.
are like
No,
Right. I was
That-
about
that's
to
my
say that's
favorite.
my favorite. Like,
That's my
You're
favorite.
walking home in the snow.
Yeah, you do.
my
You were
least
about to
favorite,
get lynched.
and I don't know how you guys feel about it. My least favorite is the John Cena spinner belt.
Really?
Yeah, I did
I
not.
didn't
I
What
did-
about the
I
fruit
didn't
by the
like
foot
that.
belt?
Yeah, I didn't like that belt much either. dude,
No,
to be
or
honest.
you know what? No, one I hated worse than that.
What?
Daniel Bryan's Earth belt.
that was pretty
Ooh.
stupid.
That
too.
was horrible.
My
the
favorite.
fruit by the foot World Wrestling. Oh, I think it was the Universal Championship when they first debuted it. The thing looked like it was made out of fruit by the foot. I hate that belt. I hate that belt so much.
What's your favorite?
Oh, Winged Eagle.
Okay.
Yep.
Favorite? Big Gold. Always gonna be Big Gold. Always.
Over the original 10 pounds of gold,
Yes.
the NWA
Yes,
title.
Yes.
Wow,
I love Big Gold.
Awesome.
I've
I mean, it
always
was
loved
good.
Big Gold. I've always loved Big Gold.
was it that Flair just wore it that good?
I guess. I don't know. I've always had a thing for Big Gold ever since,
Yeah, when they jumped from the
Yeah,
10 to
and
20.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm not a big fan of these belts now, like the Impact World title, where it's got the really skinny center plate.
Oh, yeah.
I like the big plates.
That's
right.
more of the AWA style with
I
the
hate
skinny
that
one in the
crap.
middle.
I hate that crap. But anyways, and my least favorite title, to be perfectly honest with you, would be the original hardcore, not the original hardcore title, but the hardcore title where the belt looks like it was just.
Demolished with the hammer.
Yeah, I hate
That
that thing.
Okay.
I hate it. I absolutely freaking hate it. I think it's just a travesty to belts. To be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, they just duct taped it back
Right,
together
yeah, dude,
after it
yeah.
was broken.
Like, I get it, what the whole gimmick behind it is, but at the same time, I'm just not. I'm like, bleh. Like,
yeah.
what?
Zeke's least favorite is Big Gold.
Can we be friends with him anymore?
No, you're fired.
We're going to boo you, Zeke,
Big
every time
Gold,
we
my
see him. I'm just
fave.
kidding,
No,
bud.
he says Big Gold is my fave. Least fave is
Oh,
24/7.
Okay.
Learn how to read, dude.
Josh?
I read that as Big Gold's my least fave
Yeah.
24/7.
Sorry, Zeke, man. Josh is trying to sabotage you, bro. We all love you.
Right.
Captivity H, do you mean favorite finisher move ever? I mean, best finisher move ever? Best just in the indies? What you mean?
What did he ask? I don't even see it.
At 903.
You wanted
Who has the best finishing move
has
in
had
the indies?
ooh in the indies.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, that's a hard one.
Oh, man.
I think either Karam's power slam or Alex Weir's knee, the running knee, are two of my favorites.
I can't answer this one right now. To be perfectly honest with you. You have one?
Yeah, I just don't want to say it because I don't like talking about him.
Who?
Nolan Edwards inverted powerbomb.
That is pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool.
I heard that was a move. I'm like, how the hell do you invert? And then the first time I saw it, I went, oh, that's how you do that. Okay, that is fantastic move.
It is. It's
I'm
very
not
good.
his biggest fan, but I will never ever deny the amount of skill and talent that he has,
Yeah.
which irritates me even worse.
Josh tried to bury Zeke.
I tried.
How'd you try to bury him?
By saying that he hated the 10 pounds of gold. He was,
Oh, yeah.
he was-
That's
he
what
was-
you get for talking bad
Listen,
about the Dread King.
Listen,
I'm slow to the party
Zeke-
right now.
Josh was gonna get Zeke killed at every show he went to.
He talks bad about the Dread King. I bury him.
Right. Hey, listen, guys, don't forget finisher 2. Yeah, they all have. That's why I don't want to answer. Everybody's got a good one.
Well,
Don't
you know,
forget.
there's El Diablo's fireball to the face. Is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
or the flaming elbow, or
Yeah.
the countless other.
yeah.
Right.
You know,
The ones that make you just sit there and go, oh, he's not getting up from that.
anything Aaron Orion does, you think the dude died.
Dude, he walks into the ring and you're like, oh, that's a finisher. He's not getting up from that. They didn't ring the bell yet. Yeah, I know, but just the bass from that music is going to make him lay down.
That's great. Hey guys, listen. We want to say thanks again to our sponsor, Happy Harbor Ice Cream. We also don't forget to catch Michigan Independent Weekly on YouTube at 10 a.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. Also, Michigan Independent Weekly, or MIDub as we call it, also has a group on Facebook. If there's something to do with Michigan Independent Wrestling, we or someone else posts it, you know, whatever. If you see something that should be posted, please do. As long as it's related to Michigan in some way, it will be approved. We don't do Ohio. We don't Indiana, Canada, Wisconsin, Tutti Frutti, California. We don't,
Especially Canada.
there's a lot of cool wrestling going on in Canada.
There, you know what? I gotta give them that.
Yeah, you do.
They're
But, you know,
booming.
check that group out. Just search Michigan Independent Wrestling or Independent Weekly, and bam, join the group and you will be approved. Wednesdays and Fridays are upload days on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. You will find interviews, matches, or something to do with wrestling
Mhm.
or whatever.
You know what? I really would love to see Collector's Corner. We got to get people. We got to get people to send
I
in their
know.
collections,
I
though.
know, man. It's
But
hard.
help us bring back Collector's Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
All I have is autographs.
I've see here's I don't know what the deal is I've reached out and I've done things and just people are real, like, I don't know.
Well, you know what? Craig's got to have a crap load more of stuff by now.
I haven't seen him in a while. Or I haven't
No.
talked to him in a while, so I don't know what's going on with Mr. Craig Allen Leap over there or down there in Pittsburgh. But yeah, so I want to say thank you so much for. Oh boy, listen to these guys. I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. And don't forget to catch Michigan Independent Weekly Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern on r2youtube.com, as well as interviews and matches and all that other good stuff coming up this week. Anything you boys would like to say before we get on out of here?
I know we're gonna say it on MIW, but this weekend, make sure you're coming out to BCWA. Come out, say hi to us, buy a T-shirt, see BCW, buy the cookies. Did you try the cookies last time?
Yes, they were good.
They were.
They're
good.
not as good as yours.
Well, thank you.
They're good. You know,
But I mean, theirs was probably made in like they're prepackaged and they looked all nice, and mine look horrible. I think Kid Bolay put it the best. Mine look horrible, but once you put it in your mouth, they're like, oh, it don't matter.
Oh, Lord. Well, I got toys and autographs. Yeah, me too. We got lots of that stuff. All right, guys.
I think this show's PG. Come on, man.
Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of stuff over there, too, that's not even...
We can't show that on the camera.
What?
Zeke's toys.
Zeke's got...
We better get out of here.
That's great. Zeke's toys, brother. All right, guys, listen. I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you again next week live. No, we won't be live next week.
We'll be at XI.
We will be at XI. We got a double shot weekend next weekend.
Yep.
You guys do.
Oh, you're not going to XI, are you?
No, I got the wife wants to go watch hockey, so I'm gonna go see Mr. Joe Pace.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check him out.
Yeah.
He could go beat some people up. So I mean, come on.
Right.
You know, it'd be like wrestling.
Right. Okay.
That's
well,
why I love hockey. It's wrestling on ice.
Yes, you
If
go
you
to.
go to a hockey game and there's not a fight, did you really go to a hockey
No.
game?
Who's going in his place? I
don't
might
know.
have someone.
I say the ticket's paid for.
Might have someone. All right. Well, we'll see you later.
Peace.
Later on, tampons. Did I just say that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you said.
That's why I said we need to get out of here. before we
See,
say-
if this was Michigan Independent Weekly, this would be the part where hit stop it and make us re-record the last segment. But it's live and you can't do that.
Nope. No, I cannot. Peace.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin.